Good morning, kid. This morning is Psalm 6, and it was written by King David at a time when he was very ill. And so he's calling out to the Lord in his distress. It says, O Lord, don't rebuke me in your anger or discipline me in your rage. Have compassion on me, O Lord, for I am weak. Heal me, Lord, for my bones are in agony. I am sick at heart. How long, O Lord, until you restore me? And so King David was thinking maybe this was the punishment, the illness that he had was because he had done something against the Lord. And so he's asking the Lord to forgive him. Don't discipline me in your rage. Have compassion on me, for I'm weak. Heal me, O Lord, for my bones are in agony. I am sick at heart. How long, O Lord, until you restore me? Return, O Lord, and rescue me. Save me because of your unfailing love. For the dead do not remember you. Who can praise you from the grave? I am worn out from sobbing. All night I fled my bed with weeping, drenching it with tears. My vision is blurred by grief. My eyes are worn out because of all my enemies. And so even when he's sometimes, like David is saying, at my weakest point, my enemies are still coming to attack me. And that's something to remember. When we're weak, the enemy comes in. The enemy can use people to kick us when we're down, but also the enemy will come in and try to get at us when we're weak, spiritually weak and physically weak. So that David says, go away, all you who do evil, for the Lord has heard my weeping. So when we're feeling like that, when we're weak and we're down, he's go away, all you do evil. So you can declare, no weapon formed against me will prosper. For the Lord hath heard my weeping. The Lord hath heard my plea. The Lord will answer my prayer. May all my enemies be disgraced and terrified. May they suddenly turn back in shame. So that's a prayer that you can remember too, that when you're praying like David. So if you're saying you're weak, you're ill, you're not feeling well, and you're kind of thinking, why is this happening to me? And not all illness is of the Lord. I mean, we live in a broken world where there's sin and illness and death. And so sometimes people just get sick. But the Lord is our healer, and we call out to him like David did for the Lord to heal us. And if we're being attacked when we're down, remember to rebuke the enemy in Jesus' name and tell him, go away. Devil, go away. Enemy, go away. And it says, you basically pray, and the Lord hears our prayer. So remember that when you're being attacked. And then I want to go over the proverb with you that's for the daily reading. Proverbs 1:29-33. It says, for they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. They rejected my advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore they must eat bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. For simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency. But all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm. And so that's a message for us. Don't be complacent. Don't be lukewarm. Don't try to live your own way and reject the advice of the Lord. It says because they're simpletons, they're dodo heads. They're going to choke on their own schemes. But those who listen to God will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm. So that's a good word. All right, love you. Talk to you later. Bye.